Hello everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some UnderRail, shall we? Alright, I'm getting out of here, or I'm gonna at least try to get out of here. I don't know how viable that's even gonna be at this point, given the evil that waits for us above. But we're gonna try anyway. So, I have the blast suit and some other items still secured down here that I can use later in the game, but I need to offload a bunch of stuff to be able to carry it. So this is going to be the tricky bit, which is getting past this thing. I'm going to save it on a quick save and see what kind of work I can do escaping. That isn't the right kind of work, but I think I can stealth. Boy, I was actually doing a good job stealthing by that. Alright, so let's see, if I can... Maybe what I can do is just go into my gear and change into even stealthier stuff. I don't know if this will help me. Alright, but maybe I can out-stealth this thing. So we wear this, and we put on that, and then hopefully our stealth situation is vastly improved. I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is a reflection of it all told, but maybe it is. So let's see. Let me save it again, and I'm just gonna try to run through this. Yeah, I'm a lot harder to detect. So I think, you know, I can... I mean, I am sneaking past it. Fantastic. And I open the door. So, you know, kind of. It kind of worked. Now, the only tricky bit is I don't know where that guy's going to go and if he's going to block all future attempts, but... Oh, we have an emergency. I'm here. What's going on? It's about Professor Oldfield. He's been kidnapped. Oh no, they stormed through one of the evacuation tunnels and took the professor over. Weren't there guards down there? There were. Listen, Chief Briggs wants you to meet him ASAP in the keep, right at the entrance to the evac tunnels. Over. Got it. I'm headed there straight away. Out. Okay. Well, touche. I was going to go return all this great information that I found, but I might have waited too long. Now I have to figure out where my boat is. Is it marked on the map, I wonder? I didn't see my ski up here. Oh, I think I parked it like down in this area, and if that's the case, it might not be as easy to get to as I'd like. Alright, let me run around. Let me get to it like this. What'd you do? Why aren't you moving? Did you hit a crab? Okay. Alright, let's go. We've got a professor to save. It's interesting that they went, like, that kidnapping is in their repertoire. I kind of was under the impression that they were just, like, bloodthirsty with no real moves other than murder. Alright, where am I now? I am here. I think my guy is down here. Yeah, I think it's over here somewhere. Let me look at the map. Does it tell me, like, where my ride is? I don't know. Well, anyway, I can also use maybe my Navcom. And, can I talk to Marcus? About Chief Briggs. Security. Everything's good, except for the whole kidnapping thing. Yehoda. Alright, out. Back. Back. Alright, fine. Oh. Fiddle-dee-dee. I need to be wearing my different armor for this situation. Fine. Okay, it's gone. Let me change. Alright, let's get back into the business of not getting killed. And let's see, I think it's this way. Oh, they did get a little poison on me, huh? Alright. Oh, it survived. Well, not again. It's over. Now, my skill set is pretty much robot only at this point, which might be not what I want. I don't know if I need telekinetic proxy. So if I wanted to, what I could do is just go into psionics and then, although this is extremely cool, take this out and this out, but I don't know, it's okay for now. I could try it in a different combat setting and see how it goes. Let me just do this. My reserves are pretty much empty. Okay. Oh, am I out of bandages? I think I am. Well, time to go get some more of those. Let me save it. It's been a while. I can craft some, but I don't think I have any rags on me. Okay. There's one right there. How about that? Oh, there's several. No, maybe not. Maybe this just moved. Alright, anyway. Alright, let me... There's my jet ski. Let's see if we can just get to it without any more interference. Nope. Okay. Nice. Oh, I'm dead. I'm near dead, if not outright dead. Alright. Fantastic. Okay. So, I still do take a little bit of poison damage from them, I guess. What a pain. Okay, let's just hop on our boat and glide out of here. Okay, so we are here on the map, and we need to get over here. So I think I have to go up and around. I don't think I can go straight through. Hopefully no more locusts. Could really do without any of that kind of interference. I wonder if I can actually give any of my technology that I found to, you know, the programmer guy, and if he can do anything with it. Where am I? I am here. Yeah, so down should be fine. I think I saw another heartbreaker, but I'll just do my best to avoid it. I'll buy as many bandages as I can. Alright, now we're here. Yeah, it looks like almost a straight shot. Oh. Oh. Did I leave a... Yeah, I left a bunch of hives here. Ah, this area stinks. I'm out. Forget that. I don't have time to fight through all those guys. Oh, I might not have a choice. I don't have a choice. Alright. Well, this isn't going to be fun. I might just try to drive by. Oh, I'm nearly out of batteries. That's actually funny. Alright, where am I? I am here. Okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3 over, I make it. Got a few battery problems. Battery related issues. At least we're fast. Okay, so oh, battery is nearly dead. Here, get out. I don't want this. I think if it sinks, you lose, so that's bad. I can probably recharge it though with what I've got on hand, right? Recharge an item. Oh, maybe I can do it. No. Whoops. Did that the wrong way. Let's see. If I parts and trunk, and then maybe here I can just go recharge an item, and then... Oh, wait. I see what you do. You go like recharge object, maybe. A large object. Yeah, that. Yes. That thing. Oh, it almost tried to do it. I'm trying to walk to it. Maybe you have to be on it? Yeah, you gotta be on it, apparently. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Alright, now we're back at the dock, and we're ready to go and try to save the professor. Okay, let's go talk to our good friend up here and see if we can, well, either save the professor and turn in some of this stuff. We got a bunch of the RFID device augmentations, I think, but I don't know if you need to actually keep applying those. Alright, so this is the professor's tent. He's obviously not in here. It says speak with Chief Briggs. Right, and so Chief Briggs... Where are you, Chief Briggs? Oh, this is his thing. Alright, oh, but he ain't in here. That ain't good. Briggsy? Briggs? No. Alright. No. No. Okay. Is he in the new... I guess he said meet him by the tunnels. You should see Chief Briggs. You go down there. Okay. So I don't know where the evac tunnels are precisely. Where am I? I'm here. Did he mean in here? No, I don't think he did. Oh no, yes he did. I don't think this was open before. This must be where they came through. Auto turret defense system. Should I enable it? I don't know. Naga protectors. I mean, I could turn them on. But if I turn those auto turret defenses on, would that mean they attack us too? Alright. I guess I already have those. I'm going to save it and see what happens if I try to enable those turrets. Like, I don't know if anything that I got from the Nexus of Technology is allowing me new functionality here. No auto turrets detected. Let's see. Performing area scan. Detected targets do not match CIDFF projectile category definition. Lemurian security. Designate as foes or update category. I want to update category. Okay, so now they look like they're on, and I don't know if that means that they will attack people who don't match who we see or not. Even a normally inscrutable face such as his reveals failure to protect his employer, but it also reveals, perhaps even more, the determination to get him back. Look at that blood trail. That doesn't look good. Dr. Incompetent? The professor has been kidnapped. The assailants stormed in through this tunnel and overcame our sect troopers. 2 sect troopers KIA, 1 MIA, and 1 staff member is missing as well. Who did this? Pirates. Oh, so this was pirates. This was a planned and well-coordinated attack. They moved in with EMPs and concussion grenades before storming in. Unfortunately, Professor Oldfield was in the office right next to the tunnel. He was seized immediately. The pirates detonated explosives in the evacuation tunnel during their retreat. We cannot pursue them because there is nothing but water now behind this gate. They closed automatically, it seems. Chief, we have a mole. The pirates attacked us at a time far too perfect for it to be a lucky coincidence. Just after we had entered the keep, but right before the recovery team returned and conducted a sweep of the evac tunnels. Someone gave them accurate intel, but not only that, the pirates somehow managed to unlock the gate. It all happens in an instant. A mechanical hand seizes you by the neck, and one blink later, you feel a pair of cold rifle barrels kissing your temples. Oh, one move and you're dead, either by having your brains blown to smithereens or by having your windpipe crushed like a plastic bottle. I didn't do nothing. Let me go. You appeared out of nowhere at the dock and asked to join the expedition. Lattleman was very quick to back up your story. You acquired that implant quickly and helped us enter a building that had been sealed for centuries, only to have a band of dim-witted pirates open it from the other side and catch my sect troopers off guard. Yeah, it's a pretty elaborate plan. You would have to congratulate me. And then they collapsed a tunnel so we couldn't go after them, which means they clearly have access to and knowledge of these facilities, and by how fast you brought us that implant, so do you. Good work, Chief Briggs. I'm glad you figured all this out. You're a sharp person. I like my dialogue options. Ig, gurg, or yug, gun is pretty good. We haven't received a ransom note yet, or anything of the kind. Was that your job or someone else's? Lattleman's? Are the laborers involved too? What other machinations are unfolding right now? When's the next backstab coming? He pauses, staring at you with that determination from before. I will let you speak, but if you move anything but your mouth, you will die. He lets you breathe again. I have 2 attack options. Put those... I had nothing to do with this, I swear. You have to believe me. You put those guns away, you jerks. Are you derailed? I'm on your side. He motions one of the guards. Search him. Search me? After going through your gear, the guard turns to the chief. Nothing, sir. He's clean. Chief, sir, I understand what you're going through right now. You hold great responsibilities and are certainly a man of great dedication, but please, do not let your anger misdirect you. He stares at you silently. I did not betray you. Someone else did. You mentioned one other staff member who went missing during the attack. Who was it? It was a technician we had picked up at Core City, Larry Lovitz. He was hired for his expertise in the fields of mechanics and electronics. Why was he in the keep? Seeger said he called him down to help him with the elevator. He wanted to try and gain access to the lower levels, but it appears they had all been flooded. And Seeger had stored the authentication signal into his SLS, the very signal the implant you recovered was transmitting. One moment of Seeger's carelessness. Do you think Seeger is in on it as well? No, he cannot be. My apologies, Dr. Incompetent. I was too hasty to blame you. I lost sight of everything else. This technician, Seeger, it is all so obvious now. How did Seeger evade capture? He was on lunch break. Now what, Chief? How do we get the professor back? We either seek to negotiate or we infiltrate their base and rescue him. Directly attacking them should be our last option, but even infiltration holds great risk due to our unfamiliarity with the terrain and the professor's location. Well... I'd rather trust sea serpents than those salty rat bags. I'll be in and out with the professor by my side before they even realized what happened. We should try to negotiate. I don't know what to do. I'm going to try to negotiate and see if I can buy my way out of it. Like, just pay them a bunch of Karens or something like that. My negotiation skills will never work. I won't be able to talk them out of this. And I'm very stealthy. Yeah, I don't have that much money either after I bought my new ride. Now let's sneak in. He pauses to consider your suggestion. I've already dispatched Yehoda on a recon mission inside the territory, but she's yet to report. He pauses yet again, but the pause is briefer than the previous time. Infiltration it is, then. We cannot trust the pirates. Yehoda's eyes will be yours as soon as she's in position. Contact her over the NavCom before moving in. If infiltration proves impossible or too risky, then you have my full authority to negotiate in my name. From the moment we arrived there, it's always been a pirate jet ski patrol in F4, just outside their base. You should try approaching them. My sec troopers will be on standby. If things go foobar, use the navcom and we'll move in as soon as possible. Prove to me that I've made the right call. Liberate Professor Oldfield. I won't let you down. Okay, so I made my choice. And I guess I can't do anything else here, so let's go. I do wonder, though... Oh, I can't report what I found until I talk to the professor. Okay, so it's all moot until I do that. Fine, fine. We'll talk to the professor. Let's go to the surface. And... Yep, let's go over here. So it's interesting. I'm supposed to infiltrate them, but they wanted me to meet the patrol. Does that mean I, like, meet the patrol and then start sneaking in? Or I try to sneak in on my own... first? I don't know. Okay. Let me see how many bandages I can buy. I need to refill a whole bunch of stuff and drop off a whole bunch of stuff. I should probably just use the juice and go back to my house. Medicine. Oh, sorry. I need medicine. Okay. How much would this cost? 194. How much cash do I have? 121. I can't believe how low I got on money. All right, but I can sell him some stuff. All right, I can afford this now. Oh, he'll buy this? Are these considered chemicals or something? Cool. I didn't know he would buy those. Alright, so now I only have to pay 17. Alright, great. We're good on bandages. Alright. I'm gonna go back to my house very quickly and transfer stuff. I've got way too much that I'm carrying. Take a drink of that brew. The sweet juice. Alright, I need to go to my house. Okay. Alright, and I would like to just deposit... Nope, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing. Oh, I always forget how to do this. There we go. Oh, okay. I do not need this. I do need this for gunfire. Okay, and then all my crafting stuff can pretty much go away. Okay, getting better on weight. Uh-huh. Alright, terrific. And then bullets and stuff. Okay. Much better. The AI Scrambler I'm going to put away. It actually has weight, and I just can't use it. I don't have any hacking, so it's pretty pointless. This feels like somewhat better. And then now I need to go into consumables, and boy, I do have bandages, but I don't have any. I don't need this many of these. I have hardly any psi boosters. Let me see crafting. How many mushrooms do I have? Boy, just not much at all. Oof. Yeah, I'd have to go buy a bunch of mushrooms, etc. to get those boosters. I do have some of these, you know, which I can use to craft some psi boosters. Maybe one. And what, we need a syringe. Did I deposit my syringes? Bah. Shame on me. Oh, I don't have any. No, I've got to have some. Do. Maybe not. Maybe I used my last one. Boy. Times are lean indeed. Alright, let me go get some stuff. I have time. I can sell some stuff and buy a few to the doctor here. But it ain't pretty. Oh, Alphabet, get out of the way, dude. No one wants your junk. Alright, I need all of these, and do you have any empty syringes you want to sell me? And all of those. What's it going to take? 195. Okay, I have that much. Can I sell you? You would only buy like 3, though. Alright, fine. That gets us up to 16, and we can craft some more, so that's good. Alright. I'm ready to go. I'm going to need to completely re-outfit myself for fighting pirates in terms of my psionics. But we can do that when we get there, if need be. And if not, I'll save the game before I depart so I can prepare. So I'm going to save my game and just call this Multibase Fun, so that if everything goes south, I can completely re-prepare myself gear-wise. Speaking of gear, what am I wearing? I don't know if the pirates are going to be doing mechanical stuff, so I probably want to wear this overcoat and my tabby boots. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be doing acid damage, poison stuff. The serpents and stuff will, but let's see if we can get there without that. Okay. And they want me to meet where? Negotiating. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to sneak in. It's going to take me a second to figure that out. I know where they are. I think it's one of... I found it before. Port Crag. Right, this is the smaller of the 2 pirate ports. That's bad, because that means there's another pirate port. And maybe this won't actually get me where I need to go. Well, let's contact Yehoda, or see if I can. Select channel, Yehoda. I need information on the pirate base. They're well armed, lots of jet skis and hounds. From what I've been able to gather so far, there are 3 locations where he's most probably held at. The derelict battleship in G2, right in the middle of their base. There's a large, heavily defended building in E3, and there's also the smaller base in I5 with the NFT lighthouse. There's a lot of activity there, which makes it another potential target. But for all we know, he could be held anywhere. Maybe even moved him somewhere deeper in the bay. Over. What can you tell me about the lighthouse? Tall sheet metal walls, jet ski dock, buildings. There's an entrance to the east. Okay, that's all I need to know. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to check out the lighthouse at I5. I don't know why. I just feel like there's something suspicious about that. Maybe they are looking to get through some NFT technology themselves. So we'll find out. I am... where? D4. Okay, so I'm on D4 at the moment, which is right here. And so I5, let's see, is like right here. They don't mean this. Yeah, so... Alright, let's just go that way, I guess. See what magic we can do. Okay. Now, we're on C6. Oh, I think I messed up. Okay, so this was D4. Now this is C6. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, those are... I don't know what that was, but they didn't attack me. So, there's that. Alright. And now we are on this square, which is C7. Okay, so this whole thing is C, and this is 7. So then D, E, F, G, H, I. This must be I5? Down here? Kind of right by Port Crag. Alright, so I'm in the wrong area altogether. Typical to be in the wrong spot. It's fine. We can map out a bunch of this while we're going anyway. Wow, look at that. And those are my people, so that's good. Okay, so I am currently here. F7, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay. So I'm just going this way to avoid serpents and map out as I go. Alright, now I'm here. And I know that, unfortunately, there's serpents here, and then there's the horticultural center. So I do want to cut through this way. I don't want to fight too many serpents, because they're such a waste of resources. Maybe if I can skim through the top. Well, I can see him right there. Oh, that's a corpse. Let's just pretend we can skate by. Yeah. We skated by. And by skate, I mean water ski. Alright, now we are here, which is G5. So this is the lighthouse. Oh, I can see it. Yeah. But she said there's an entrance from the east. Alright, so if this is north, that means... I don't know how to get to the east, though, unfortunately. I can... Yeah, see, because these... I'll just go look at it. Alright, so... Here I am. On H5. Alright. Big moment. Can we find a way to land our jet ski undetected? Probably not. Here's their lighthouse. Maybe she means over here? No, I don't think so. There's no way. I don't see any landing points. Now, why would they put him in that? You know, it's too close to the edge. Is what it feels like. Okay, I'll see if I can skirt around it, but I think I've done this before. Okay. I can land here. I can land down here and maybe curl around and sneak in. We'll see. Alright. Let's see how sneaky we can get. Now, if I'm being sneaky, this coat is terrible. So, you know, I should probably switch to this for sneakiness purposes. And we found a diopside, a dull green pyroxene mineral crystal. Okay. Well, we got an oddity. 5 away from a level up. How about that? Tremendous. Tremendous. Alright, Alright, I'm looking for seashells. Okay. We'll check them. And we got some, what, clam meat? Alright, you never know. Maybe that's gold. Alright. Uh-oh. Side crab. It's on the case. I mean, it's not really that bad. I can just do this. Hello? Oh, God. I lied. It is bad. I'm like, oh, yeah, this is no problem. Alright, my loadout's terrible for this. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. You win. Alright, I don't need to sneak right now because... Well, maybe I can sneak by that. It worked pretty well. Alright, let's get this. I'm gonna need, like, you know, cryokinesis, plasma beam, stuff like that. Not stuff just specifically for fighting the robots, apparently. If I can't stun with either of my abilities, I just have a massive problem. Clam meat, okay. I'm not really going to pick up clam meat right now. I'm just going to try to run by and see if I can find a way to the other side of this. But honestly, I'm not seeing... Here we go. Where are we now? Alright, here's Pirate Ramshackle. But can I get up there? No, I don't see a way to even get up on top of this. Oh wait. Why was I running like that? Oh, I got unstealth. I see. Okay, interesting. Alright. That's funny. Alright, I mean, not really that funny, though, unfortunately. Nah, this is bad for me. I don't even know how to hurt this guy. How's this? Not very good. Alright, I'm trying to kill him with this Sonicaster. I figure one of these days at 23% I can try to hit this guy. Not really. Okay. I've been trying way too hard. Oh wait, load autosave, not that. I've been trying way too hard to avoid innervating because I don't want to waste, but this is ridiculous. My entire kit is pointless against this stuff. So we need to go to psionics, and we need to just take out telekinetic proxy. We need to put in cryokinesis, plasma beam, and cryo orb, I think. Now we can at least fight stuff. Alright, and I'm going to stealth up. And I did find a way to get over there. I'm going to save it. It just, I need to be stealthed to get there without having to fight too much garbage. Trap detected, trap detected. Okay. They got this place absolutely... Okay, what are you fighting, the crabs? They didn't see me, somehow. Well, that's pretty hilarious. Alright. I bet I could just shoot my way in, and maybe they wouldn't detect it. We'll have to find out how we can sneak in, but this is the pirate base. And our operation, basically, at this point, is to try and just sneak in here, either kill these guards and keep sneaking to proceed forward, or just sneak right past them and see how that goes. But that's where we're at, and I think we can do this. I really do. I feel confident. I don't feel confident that Professor Oldfield is necessarily in that lighthouse, but I want to check it out anyway. And we will get into that next time. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day. The Professor's waiting on us, and we'll get to it as soon as we can. But sorry, Professor, just a little bit longer. Take care.